Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. All right, guys, Frankie here. And this is for those of you guys who are looking to get water damage jobs online and actually have a real and ethical competitive advantage. I want to play a little game with you because one thing that's important to understand is when a consumer has a water damage problem, they hit the Google, they don't know anybody. So literally everything they see here is 100% of what they have to base the decision on. And so I want you just to look at this, not what you know about companies and like ServPro and franchises and things like that. But if you were a consumer and knew literally nothing, who would you call from this list? And this is the Google Map Pack, by the way. The first company, ServPro, has 431 reviews, 4.9 stars, 7 years in business. The second one has 38 reviews, and the last one has 34. And the answer is obvious, by the way. It's going to be this ServPro franchise. And by the way, even before they hit their website, they're going to be like predisposed to actually calling me. So this means like they can have a really bad website and it'll still probably convert. Why? Because they just, if they click on this 431 reviews and they start reading through these, it's going to make the decision for them. In fact, the thing we hear most often is we called you because of your Google reviews. Imagine that, like somebody calling you pre-sold on the phone because Google told them to. So I wanted to show you guys this twofold. One is so you can see how do you actually get this many reviews? Like how do you actually institute this in your company so that it happens organically, automatically, consistently, day in, day out. And then secondly is I wanted to talk a little bit about the SEO benefits, because one of the things that'll happen when you do this is you'll rank higher and things like that. So I'm randomly getting a phone call on my phone right now, interrupted my music. Stuff happens. The show must go on. So the first is how do you actually get reviews like this? I'm going to show you what I believe to be the best service to do this. I have no affiliation to them. I don't make any money by telling you this. In fact, I don't even know how much they charge for it, but let's see if we can get pricing on here. Is a service called SoTellUs.com. And what they do is really, really simple, is they guide clients to give you a review. And what they do is it integrates with your CRM. So what happens is after you finish a job, like almost immediately after, a client will get an email or a text and say, what did you think of our work? And then they basically sort those answers into two categories. If the client says thing number one, which is, we had a bad experience, then it keeps it internal and it sends that response to you and to you only. And it does not go live on the internet for other people to see. And if they say, hey, we have awesome stuff to say about you, you guys were amazing, then you say, okay, well, we would really appreciate it if you leave a Google review. And so it does a filtering process, and the whole thing happens automatically. Let's just check out pricing, because I don't even know what they charge for this. I guess you got to submit to them. I believe it's software. Like I can't imagine it being more than $100 a month. But this is the one I found that works the best for contractors and people in our business, which is to focus on getting your happy clients right after they just finished a job with you to say your praises. And what will happen is over time. Now, the second benefit of this is Google uses this as a ranking factor, meaning I could do all kinds of searches for fire damage, water, storm repair, I got a leak, all those kind of things. And Google is going to show this ServPro here in Atlanta higher and higher in the search results consistently. Why? Because they have more Google reviews. So it has a twofold effect. One is that it actually sells people by itself, meaning they'll call you and say, we called you because of your Google reviews. And secondly, it makes you get discovered more often. So you get a twofold effect, like you get more phone calls and more of them convert because they believe more of what's on Google than what's said about you on your own website, because they know your website is your own marketing material. And so this is what we call in the marketing world pre-sales, and you want your the best pre-selling machine. So the best way I found to do that is SoTellUs. I wish I could tell you pricing, but it looks like they don't actively display it on their website. If anybody finds that out, feel free to drop it in the comments. But I wanted to show you guys what you can do today to start working at the reviews. Just so you know, this is not something you should be doing one time. This is a process change that you want to institute so that every single time you do a job, clients are getting asked for reviews, and there's automation and follow-ups making sure they actually did it. Because otherwise, if it's left to text to call people back, it's just not going to happen. And then what'll happen is, like, these guys have been in business 7 years. when you have 430 jobs singing your praises, like it'll be impossible not to get more of them and to get clients calling you pre-sold. So I hope that's super helpful. If you guys are interested, by the way, in getting our help, my name's Frankie Finn. I'm the CEO of Get Flood Jobs. That's all we do is help you guys get flood jobs. We do a combination of SEO and pay-per-click, but what's different about what we do is we are the masters of using artificial intelligence to basically put it on steroids. Google is a big content machine, and we figured out how to get tons of quality content made with the assistance of artificial intelligence. We still screen them with humans and actually put out good stuff. If you guys are interested, you can check out our rates at getfloodjobs.com/rates and see examples of our work. We've been featured in Clean Facts, Cleaning and Restoration, and Remediation. We've been doing this 16 years, and the most common, average, typical result is that we can get you 50 to 100 extra flood jobs a month. So if you're interested, you can check that out. And hope to see you guys in the next video. Much love, and I appreciate it. Subscribe because we're going to be sharing more awesome stuff. Talk soon, and may the force be with you.